Normal selector rod like this, the transmission goes here, so you got trans here with its little output shaft that goes right there, and there's a little selector on top of that, and then you got your shifter here. So this is the, so your shifter goes here, and this goes into the end of the shifter, and this goes into the top of the transmission. So you've got your transmission and your shifter and your transmission connected, and then first gear is something like this, second gear is something like this, third and fourth are something like this and this, and then fourth and fifth, or fifth, sixth are over here. And it twists every time. So when you're twisting it, basically what you can end up doing is this can be kind of sloppy because it goes a little bit like this, and then you're only twisting on this surface right here. So what people do is, instead of having one-sided selector rod that can kind of torque and stuff, they go ahead and they build a two-sided selector rod or a double shear. And this will serve the same purpose, except a pin or shoulder bolt goes through it. So with it, when you go ahead and twist it, there's no loss, it's a lot tighter. So that's all I'm going to be building today. Hopefully that gives you kind of an explanation. A lot of places sell them, but I mean, if you had the tools, make it. Now I just got some stainless to do this. Basically, take this, cut it up, fold it, replicate this, and then that'll be good. This is kind of hefty, not too hefty though. I have a heavier version if I felt like it wasn't heavy enough. So should be pretty quick. Gonna take some measurements and get going. Got our first measurement. We're gonna hit 30 plus a bit. How big is this? 3 millimeters, 31.5, 31.5. So we're gonna cut it. $31.5. Start that. Then we're gonna do 53, which is 20 mil over. Half. I'm not going to bend it. I tried to bend the last one. It didn't go well. I'm just going to straight cut them at those lines, and then we'll weld it up, just because it's going to save me a lot of time. There we go. There is our distance. I brought my ruler out here, but I don't think we're really gonna need it. I've got a distance of pretty much dead nuts on 6 inches is the gap between these two, which is awesome. So all I got to do is cut this piece down to 6 inches, and then boom, I'll just tack weld that up, and we'll have our DSSR. It'll be the same length as the original, fit nice in there, give it some extra weight, should be good to go. There you go. That's the ticket right there. Everything still looks good. Let's check out the other side. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Might not be the prettiest, but it's definitely functional. Homemade DSSR. Now these I left a little gap so I can kind of figure out how tight they need to be, so I can just tap them like that, get them to close up. But that's that. I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. I got about halfway through this and then I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish it, but I'm glad I did. I think it looks cool. Alright, with my double shear selector rods finished, I mean, that's it. It's a pretty good little project. I got to figure out new bolts for these because they're a little too long, but they did the job for kind of mocking it up, making sure everything was good. But yeah, if you have the ability to weld it, absolutely good project. I had a lot of fun making it, a lot of fun figuring it out. Here's my first attempt at trying to bend it without relief cuts or anything, and then I tried relief cuts and then it didn't work, so I just cut them off and then tacked them up how I saw fit. That turned out the best, honestly. I think it looks pretty good. I could tidy it up, but I mean, it's going to be under the car anyway. I'm just glad that it's heavy and stainless. It's probably about twice the weight that the original is, and from what I understand, a little more weight in the selector rod, because there's no shifter assembly, is going to make it easier to pop in and out of gear, so just a little more mass behind the throat. But thanks for watching, guys. Remember, follow me on Instagram. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll keep up content like this, hopefully, if you guys like it. I like this little side projects, the how-tos, rather than just, the big grand videos. Peace out. There goes a sight from my soul.